Wink of an eye. This is Star Trek Season 3, the dreaded Season 3 is an episode of the original Star Trek series, the one, the only, the original Star Trek series. We're going to talk about this episode using my space system: story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2's the best you can get in any category. This season, of course, as you know, if you've been following along, is sprinkled with really cool ideas that kind of don't do anything or go anywhere. This is yet another one of those. I'm going to give the storyline a 1. It's okay. Got this alien race. Oh no. And they're super fast. They're in the Speed Force like Barry Allen. If you pause the video at 37 minutes in, exactly 37:00, you can see Barry Allen run across the screen. So they want to take over the ship because of reasons, and they're not happy. So I feel that with this storyline, they would have taken over the ship and concocted their thing in 2 seconds. Because if you look at the way that they're moving versus like some people are paused. So if you're paused and they're that fast, then it's over. Like Barry Allen would have dismantled the Enterprise and taken it over in like a blink of an eye, or a wink of an eye, as they say here. I think that's a little bit of a fault. I don't know, it's weird. So then Kirk gets sped up to their level and is trying to stop it. I'm going to give the pacing a 1.5. Pacing and story usually go, hand in hand. The pacing is actually pretty good because there is urgency. Like, you're like, okay, these guys are really fast. We got to stop them. We don't know what's going on. So it checks some of my boxes, which is, new race. It's like new abilities, problem to solve. So the story's not that bad, but like, I just felt like it's like, okay, well, why? Like, what is it? Why is this even happening? Like, at all? Like, I know it's a problem to solve, but I feel like, they solve it. It's like, okay, and they sped Kirk up and they beat the crap out of these losers. So for the artistry, I'll give it a 1. Everything looks okay. This isn't one of these ones where there's just, it's on a ship. It's on the ship, so it's a ship episode. But it's not one of these ones where like, there's one coming up where literally it's a black room and there's like 2 pieces of furniture. It's like, okay, action. Like, that's your set. Like, it's just like, what? Oh, brutal. But this one looks okay. I am watching the upgraded Blu-rays. There's not really much to upgrade here. They move quickly and stuff. It's like, okay, that's fine. There's not really much effects going on. They're just, the aliens are just kind of there. And there's only like, I can't remember if there's like 5 of them or something. So just think there's 5. Oh my God, there's 5 Barry Allens, or Wally West, or whoever your Flash is, or Jay Garrick. There's 5 of them on the ship. Like, I mean, I feel like by the time anything happened, the crew's done. I know they built their machine, and I suppose the machine takes time to get ready. So that's sort of your out here. It's like, well, the machine isn't ready yet. But like, it just feels like the timing is off. So I'll give it 1 for the artistry. Characters, I'll give it a 1. I'm not really a fan of these aliens. They're just kind of there, and they have, their little buzzer thingies that can shoot you. And you're like, all right, well, whatever. I don't know. And when you're accelerated to their speed, you're actually susceptible to damage a lot easier. So you can get damage and like die. And it's like, so one guy, one of the crewmen joins, a red shirt joins with the aliens, and then he's injured, and then he just like rapid dies. So that was pretty crazy. But yeah, I just like, there's no like, they're not cool. Like the girl there, and she's like, oh, Captain, I love you. And it's just like, he's like, well, he's using you or whatever. Like, come on, lady. He has had many women. So he doesn't need you. But anyway, so the characters are okay. I'll give it a 1. The main characters are always good in these. Enjoyment factor, I'll give it a 1. I like this one. I don't hate it. I don't actually hate any original Star Trek episode. There's good or bad. I'm trying to be more critical in these reviews and be a bit more nitpicky. Again, if you love any of these episodes, there was somebody who was commenting on one of my earlier videos. I'm not sure if they're continuing to watch. I'm not going to point out their names. Who was a bit, we went back and forth a little bit on the Wyatt Earp episode. And I'll make it clear that I love original Star Trek. I'm doing these videos. I'm trying to keep them short, under 10 minutes for sure, hopefully 5, so you don't get like 400 ads while I'm talking. Trying to keep these a bit short. I just want to give you my kind of basic opinion and use my space system to really scrutinize the episodes. because I'm comparing Star Trek to Star Trek. I'm not comparing Star Trek. Star Trek's my second favorite show. I'm not comparing Star Trek to Star Wars. And I'm definitely not comparing original series Star Trek to Discovery. I will take any original series episode versus Discovery, like no problem. The characters, Kirk, Spock, McCoy, plus Scott. Actually like everybody. Uhura's great too. Actually, I like all of them. Even Sulu and Chekhov, I actually like them a lot too. I actually like every character in the original series. That is the only series where I literally like everybody. I think Deep Space Nine is close. And look, I actually like all the characters in all of those Star Trek series, but I'm talking about like where I'm like, oh yeah, friggin' Scotty is just damn awesome, right? Like I like Scotty better than Dax or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, but Deep Space Nine, I is the closest where I almost like everybody. They're all pretty amazing characters for me. But yeah, original series is awesome. I'll take that over any Discovery, whatever. So enjoyment factor, I give it a 1. It's okay. I like it. So we're at a 5.5 for this one. So 5.5 out of 10 for this one. Again, basing it on other Star Trek. So if we go to, Doomsday Machine as a 10, then this is 5.5 because it's that much lower. So that's how I'm doing these. And some of them will be equal. Like there's going to be a few 5.5s or a few 6s, So they're still kind of equal to each other using the system. But there's the ones that are clearly the top ones, which are all, if you go back to season 2, there's a lot of 10 out of 10s. And for those with the good eyesight, I did color code the Star Trek logo. So season 1 is yellow, season 2 is blue, season 3 is the red logo. So there you go. That's how I did it. Just the way they did it. The same way they did it in the DVDs and in those DVD sets that come out. That's it, everybody. If you like my system, please like the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Check out Clobberin Time. The link is in the description below. Every Saturday night, they talk about 4 episodes of Star Trek every Saturday night. Hello. There's no better way to spend your Saturday night if you're a nerd. So check them out. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time.